Today I want to talk about the number one reason why people fail. And when I was a kid, I was working for this guy, and he had a saying. And that saying was, poor people have poor people's ways. And so they have poor people's ways not because they're poor. That's why they're poor. They want to be. You know, they can say they don't want to be, but really they're lying. They do. They want to be poor. They would rather be poor than do whatever it takes to not be poor. Now, I realize there's some people out there that are mentally handicapped or even physically handicapped and can't. And so, you know, there are exceptions. But even then, you know, you look at Steve Hawking, and he couldn't even move anything but his head. And he had a $100,000 a year job. So, you know, you just got to not give up, you know. You just got to look in the mirror, and that's what you got to work with. And that's what you do. So, anyway, a lot of people, you know, they're on welfare and food stamps and that because they want to be. And I realize that there's times that emergencies happen. And then when emergencies happen to people that are not thinking like a poor person, then they get out of their rut. Something bad happens to everyone. Everyone has had something bad happen to them. And sometimes the thing that happens is not just bad, it's incredibly tragic, overwhelming. But you get back up. If you stay down, you're whipped. So when people don't want to get back up again, you know, now take your homeless guy. Now why is he homeless? Well, he's homeless because he got a DWI and the cops took his driver's license, and now he can't get to work. So instead of changing vocations or taking the bus to work, or I don't know how many different ways there are to solve that problem, but he chooses to just be unemployed. Then his unemployment runs out, and he moves into the homeless shelter, and then he's got bed bugs, and then he's got sores from head to toe from things that bit him. So My Daily Choice has a motto, and that motto is, success is a choice. And it is. Rich people are not rich people by accident. You get some dumb shit that wins the lottery, and he has $500,000 cash in his pocket, and he's broke within a year. Well, it's because he was an idiot. He wasn't worthy to have that money, so he lost it. Somebody who earns that money, sometimes somebody will earn that money and then lose it, but they earn it again. I know a guy that's been a millionaire a couple of different times and lost it both times. And so success is not taught. You have to want it. And you know, in this business, network marketing, my organization won't grow all by itself, you know. And if I didn't get an email today that says somebody joined my downline, well then, you know, I better get doing something to make sure that somebody does join my downline. So the last couple of days, I had a goal to get 100 people a day to take my tour, and I didn't make it. I made the day before yesterday. I got 82 people that took my free tour, and then yesterday 92 people took my tour. Today isn't over yet, but it's less. I'm only going to make probably about 80 today. So, you know, I just didn't put in enough effort to get 100 people in, but I got quite a few, and my organization in my weak leg, the one that I have to build by myself, is over 1,700 levels deep. It's probably, that was the last time I looked, it might be 2,000 levels deep now. And then my power leg, the one that's built by my upline, is 4,000 levels deep. So, and it could be more too by now. I haven't looked for a while. But that didn't happen by accident. People didn't just search the internet, for a free tour to take, and then a whole bunch of people just went and took my free tour and said, wow, And so I had to put forth some effort to get him there. And so if you are serious about making a lot of money, then you got to do the work to make a lot of money. Otherwise, you don't deserve a lot of money. If you're just going to be doing stupid shit and acting like a poor person, well, then you deserve to be poor. If you're going to do poor people things, then that's what you deserve, because that's just how it is. I mean, this is a free country, and some people get rich and some people don't, but it's a choice. And I realized, like I said before, there are exceptions, but by and large, it's a choice. And so get off your lazy ass and go to work, is what it amounts to. And if you don't know how to do it, then I just got to tell you that you got the biggest opportunity of a lifetime right in front of you right now. Because when I started, I realized that every 300 I put in, I got 400 back, dollars. Consistently, I could bank it. Put 300 in, get 400 back. So put another 300 in, get another 400 back. So it was like clockwork. And but that's just jumpstart bonuses. And so that didn't even count my organization growing. So I still put 300 in and get 400 back. But the difference is now I actually get a lot more than 400 back, because my organization is growing. And so, there's people out there that'd kill for a money machine that you put, every time you put 300 in, you get 400 back. There's people that say, man, they'd kill for that. And there it is right in front of you right now, and you're sitting on your ass. So, don't ever say that you didn't have the opportunity to become a millionaire, because that's a lie. You got an opportunity to become a millionaire right now. Now, sure, you don't get a millionaire overnight. Takes you a couple of years just to get maybe $10,000 or $20,000 a month. But when you get up to where you're making $100,000 a month, and there are people that are in this business, and you can see them, and you go in your back office, and there they are. You just go in and click on leaderboard, and it'll tell you. In fact, you can see what everybody's doing. There's how many people did you enroll? There's it lists the top 100 every month, and so you can just look at that and see if you want to be in the top 100 producers in this company. That's how many you got to enroll, and you can just see what happened, like in November, or what happens so far in December, or whatever. And you can look and see the people that are doing the 5K and the 10K and the 25K, and so some of these people have become millionaires. So you can too. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. There isn't a single reason on the face of the earth why you can't. So if you don't, it's because you don't want to. It's just that simple. And anybody that emails me and says, well, how do you get 50 or 100 people to your landing page every day? I tell them, I don't hold back any secrets. I want you to become a millionaire too. In fact, I want all of you to be rich, because the more money you make, the more money I make, So all I got to say is, you can be a pity pot and go feel sorry for yourself and go outside and find a rock and hit yourself in the head with it if that makes you feel better. And say, gee, now I can't do it, I got a headache. Or you can get off your lazy ass and make it happen. And it's just that simple. And you know, and if you don't want to become a millionaire, that's fine. You know, if you want to make you know $300 or $400 a month, well, you can make that within your first week or month, or 2 months for sure. It should never take you longer than that to get up to $300 or $400 a month. And then you know, so you know, and then you just, if you want to make more money, you just send more people to your landing page. That's all. It's just mathematics. That's all. And you know, so anyway, you know, just you know, think about that. You know, and if you don't want to be rich, that's fine. You know, some people like to finance all of their major purchases. You know, they can go there and spend $80,000 on a truck, and they can park that in front of their house, and you know, make $1,000 payment every month, and be bragging about how good their credit rating is. But a friend of mine come over the other day, and he had this brand new truck, 4-door Ford, 1-ton, cherried out, had everything, $100,000 truck, and he paid cash, C-A-S-H. And I don't mean he wrote a check either. He paid cash. So anyway, that's how it is, you know. So you know, you can choose whatever you want in life, and by and large, everybody, man, woman, child, any race doesn't matter, any country doesn't matter. Whatever you desire, you will acquire. And well, I think it was Napoleon Hill said, whatever the human mind can conceive, it can achieve. So anyway, if you don't want to, fine. But if you do, get with it. In the meantime, have a great day.